Oh my gosh, the world's coming to an end. I can't drive any further because I can't see what's in front of me. I can't. I don't want to wreck the car. Oh my gosh. Did you just hear that? What was that? Oh. Oh man. What the? Oh.
Dude, are you all right?
Yeah, man.
Dude.
Are you okay?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Dude, there's some crazy stuff happening.
What's going on right now?
Some crazy stuff.
I can't see.
Follow my voice, man.
Okay.
Come on. Hold on. Hold on. I recognize you. You're still going to speed 252?
Yes.
Oh,
absolutely.
My God. Dude.
What?
The mid engine is right there.
Where?
Right there.
Where? I can't take my blindfold off. If not, I won't. Where's that? Guide me to it.
It's over here.
Where?
Keep going forward. I'm guiding you.
Oh.
It's right here.
Oh my gosh. What is this?
It's the mid engine.
It can't be. This doesn't feel real.
It is it.
It doesn't come out till 2020.
Dude.
I can't take my blindfolds off. Please. This feels like a C gonna speed 252 C7 Corvette, baby. Let's get ready to roll. Hey everyone, thank you for pushing that play button. For all you don't know, the beginning of the video was like a parody type funny thing for the movie that's called Bird Box. It's something that Sandra Bullock is in, which I like Sandra Bullock, by the way. I think she's an awesome actress, and I think she's drop dead gorgeous. Anyways, I watched that movie recently because a couple of friends of mine was like, hey, you might want to watch this movie. I think it'd be something you like. And I didn't think it was that scary, but I also thought it was an awesome movie. I don't know if any of you all seen it. The movie is called Bird Box. If you have not seen it, definitely go check it out. Or go see a couple of clips about it so that way you can get an idea of why I put that intro in the beginning of the video. And I just want to do something different for the followers. But once again, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please do. I would love to be part of the community because we're going to do some stupid things like that from time to time and just have a great time. That's what YouTube is about. It's for me to have fun and for you guys to enjoy. And I hope you enjoyed that first beginning of the clip. Anyways, while I was gone in Chicago, a couple of followers reached out to me and asked me, have I seen a video of the CAR on the racetrack? And I have. I watched that video 7 or 8 times already. No kidding. 7 or 8 times. And I can tell you this. You all know I'm in the market, hopefully at some point, for the Mid Engine Corvette. And that CAR was freaking phenomenal. I mean, everything about that 2-minute video was great. The guy that captured that, kudos to you, by the way, because that was some footage that somebody would probably never have gotten. I will say this, I don't think GM leaked that footage by any means because that kid or that person, whoever it was able to catch that at nighttime. And it seemed as though to me, he was the only person that was there other than people that was in that car. And I can tell you one thing, that car sounded amazing. There's a couple of things I want to talk about with the CAR on the racetrack compared to the Mid Engine Corvette as well. And I'm going to post some pictures in this video so you can get an indication of things I'm talking about. Number one, let's talk about how that car sounds. I know I've seen a lot of comments on a lot of other videos and some other YouTubers I've talked to regarding that car, trying to figure out what type of engine was technically in that car. All I can say is I don't really have any guesses of what kind of engine could be in that actual race car, but it sounded well. You can hear it as it was coming into the curves, as it was going out of the curves, that it sounded like it was something that was ready to be showcased. Now, I doubt GM was prepared to see anybody or realize that anybody was out there catching that footage. And I feel like the person that caught that footage either lived near the track or somebody gave him word that that car was going to be there that night. And once again, I'm glad you got it because I greatly appreciate seeing that footage. A lot of you, I'm sure you already seen that footage. And, you know, that car sounded great. Exactly from when it was shooting out fumes, sparks from the exhaust, fire from the exhaust, flames from the exhaust, what do you want to call it? That looked great. Now, obviously, the Mid Engine Corvette, the base model, will not do that. This car doesn't even do that. So I know the base model Mid Engine Corvette won't shoot out flames from the exhaust, but seeing that from that car looks great. It sounded freaking amazing. So one thing I want to talk about, because I saw this in the comments on one of the videos, is the wing on the back of that CAR. Will that be the same wing on a base model Corvette? I do not think so. In my last Mid Engine Corvette video, I posted a few photos of the wing that was on the back of the C8 Mid Engine Corvette, and that wing to me looked like it's going to be the wing that comes on that current car. I know the C8R had the bigger wing, bigger spoiler on the back, the big wang is what people usually call it. I do not think that wing will be on the back of the base model C8 Mid Engine Corvette. Now I said it because if you go take a couple looks at the photos of the C8 Mid Engine Corvette, like I said earlier, that wing was pretty much standard and base. If you go take a look at photos of the C7R, that also had a big wing on the back, but if you take a look at the base model Stingray, the Grand Sport, and the Z06, it didn't come with that same wing. So I think that wing that was on the C8R may be the wing that's going to be on it when that car comes out. Once again, that car was also camouflaged, so it kind of gave us a little bits and pieces of what that car may look like, but also gave us bits and pieces of what that car may not look like. I can tell you one thing, looking at the C7R and the C7, as far as compared to each other, they look the same, except the C7R body looks wider and it looks lighter compared to the opposite everyday driven Stingray's Corvette Grand Sport. At the end of the day, I will say I enjoy every bit of that footage. Now, a few things I want to point out about that car is the headlights. Now, we have all seen, you know, pictures and videos of the C8 Mid Engine Corvette headlights, and it looked like they were just, you know, crappy headlights, whatever the case may be. But in that video of the C8R, those headlights look to me as if those are gonna be the headlights on the car. I truly love every bit about those headlights. Now, it was hard to really tell, you know what I'm saying, when it was dark, but when it came around that corner, you can kind of get an indication of what those headlights may look like. And if those are headlights that's going to be on the C8 Mid Engine Corvette, I'm down for it. They were super bright, they look futuristic, and I think I would love everything about it. Another thing I want to talk about regarding the C8R that we have not seen yet on the C8 Mid Engine Corvette is the taillights. Now, when you take a first look at those taillights in that video, feel free to go take a look at any videos regarding the C8R. Those taillights look like they could be similar to the C7 Corvette, but they're not. In a way, they have some similarities, but they're different. And in my personal opinion, I do think that those taillights that were on the C8R will be the same taillights that's on the C8 Mid Engine Corvette. And I say this because I've seen a couple of photos that had if you go back and take a look at a couple of photos of the C8 Mid Engine Corvette, it had these little black flaps over the taillights on both sides. Somebody caught the C8 Mid Engine Corvette at nighttime and flashed their headlights on the car. It was the same taillights as the one on the C8R Mid Engine Corvette that was going around the track. So at the end of the day, I think those two cars will definitely have similar looks, and I think those taillights that we've all been concerned with will be the same taillights that's on the C8 Mid Engine Corvette. Now, as far as the rear goes, I will say this, a lot of people have been commenting on the rear of this car saying they do not like the way it looks thus far in videos and pictures that we have seen. GM is still kind of hiding the rear of this car, technically kind of hiding the front end of this car, technically kind of hiding this car in general, but for the most part, from the renderings we've seen from the C8R, from the C8 Mid Engine Corvette, we have seen somewhat what this car may look like. I do think once this car comes out, we will love what this car has to offer. You know, like I said before, I talked to a few other people about it. My friend Rick, who I talk to probably once a month, my boy Chuck, who's recently came back to YouTube as well. We have talked about these cars a significant amount, and we all agree that we think people will love this car once it comes out. Now, Chuck is in the market to order his Z06, as you all know, and I'm glad to have him back on the YouTube world. But I think once this C8 Mid Engine Corvette comes out, it's going to be great. And, you know, one thing has been leaked so far is, you know, by Bob, that the price of this car will probably cost $5,000 more than what a current Stingray may be. So a current Stingray costs around $56,000 with the price increase recently. So you add $5,000 on top of that, so you're looking around 60-some thousand. But I do think that the Mid Engine Corvette will cost probably around 70, according to what Bob was saying. Now, he used to be the CEO of GM, and he has some inside tips on these things. Now, he doesn't like sit in the office every day with these people, but he knows some stuff about this car that we don't obviously know. And at the end of the day, I do take his word for it. I hope that he is correct, because, you know, 70K sounds around the ballpark that a lot of people are looking at, and it's not too much different from this car. And, you know, I hope that this car comes out looking super great. Price range is awesome, and, you know, I'm just looking forward to it. So at the end of the day, that's my thoughts on the C8 Mid Engine Corvette. I'm going to put some photos in this video so that way you can get an indication of the things I was talking about, and you kind of take a look at the tail lights and the headlights as well. Once again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. I would love to have you part of the community. And also, if you have not checked out the description down below, there's lots of items down there you can definitely look into, as far as Adam Polish's products, as far as, you know, my friend's Jacob's books down there. some other products that I actually installed on my own car. All you do is click on show more, and down in the description below you click on whatever link and buy whatever you like from Amazon. That definitely helps for the channel. My website is down there as well if you would like to buy some Seek on the Speed 252 merch. I ship those out personally by myself with a handwritten note to you all. Thank you for support, and I really appreciate you for tuning in today and pushing that play button, and I'll catch you in the episode of Seek on the Speed 252.